Hi, I am Valeria Soto and my team is Fernando Gomez and Samantha Estrada. This is our project for Partial 3 and we are going to talk about an anecdote of each one. I hope you like it.
Soto. She said that in 2018 she was in her room eating chips and her brother and her were just in their house, but he was asleep in his room. Then she heard a noise and she called her brother to see if it was him, but he didn't answer because he was asleep. She was very scared, so he started watching a Barbie movie to not think about it, that noise. The movie made her calm and she could relax. Then she heard another noise again, as if they were knocking on the door, but she didn't know if it was her head that made her think that she heard that. She tried to fall asleep because it made her feel very nervous, but she couldn't sleep. Then she remembered that she opened my eyes and saw a black shadow in the shape of a girl. The first thing she did was run out her room and she went with her brother to talk him, but he didn't believe her. She didn't want to stay in her room and she started crying because she was so scared because something like this had never happened to her. And last, her brother took to buy ice cream because she couldn't stop crying for fear.
This is the story of my classmate Fernando and when Fernie was a kid. Around second grade, he was playing on the playground of his preschool. So he spent 20 minutes outside and started playing. But when the playtime was over, the teachers called him because they were going to do a fun activity. They were going to make pizza, and for some reason, he was at the bottom of the gates and foolishly fell, and his tongue was sticking out, and he couldn't. The teacher didn't know what to do, so they told her mom to go for him and then took Fernie to the hospital. But since him used to be very restless, right after they went out, he bit her tongue and fell apart. But since they didn't have much time, they didn't went back and waited to heal by it. So it was fun to hear his friends ask him how his tongue was like. It seems like a funny story and he will always remember it. The story of my classmate Samantha. This story is about the day Samantha and her family were robbed when they went shopping. It all starts when her family and Samantha decided to go shopping in the United States because it was going to be Christmas and they had many things and gifts to buy. First, they arrived at the market and her father gave their permission to buy whatever they want. Samantha and her family went into the stores and bought what they were occupied, like some clothes and a lot of makeup. She was happy of her new things. It got dark and they returned to Tijuana. Arriving in Tijuana, they were hungry and they stopped to eat tacos. While they were eating, saw that a car stopped next to the car of her family and they finished eating and they went to the car. Getting to the car, they realized that the window was broken. Then they shook the trunk and all the purchases they had made had been stolen. They got angry and sad because they did not leave anything. Samantha felt very sad because she was excited to use her new clothes, makeups, and the tennis she bought. But they realized that they were material things and it was better because her family and Samantha didn't get hurt.
This is all. I hope you like it. Thank you for your attention.